Alright, Suicide Squad. Do you want a reaction trailer? Do you want a reaction video? Do you want a reaction video? Do you want me sitting here going, oh my god! Oh, this song! Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody! Oh, there's the Joker! Why do people do that in these reactions? Why do they post on their thumbnails, they have them with their eyes wide, mouth open? Does that make people click on your videos? It drives me nuts when I go down my YouTube feed and I see all these videos with those type of thumbnails, and when I click on the video and I start watching, people are on there reacting to, oh my god, oh, she said that? Oh, this interesting. Whatever. Okay, here's going to be an honest reaction to the Suicide Squad trailer, the second one. After the first trailer, the Comic-Con trailer, I was very excited for the Suicide Squad. I think I'm all behind Jared Leto's Joker. I think he's going to be great, even though he's got metal cap teeth and tattoos and a bunch of stuff that Joker doesn't really have, as we've seen in history, especially in the comics. Well, let me just go through some of my notes here. Everyone is praising this trailer like it's some great thing. Is it really that great? Because I'm kind of getting the vibe that it's not going to be that good. This movie is just not going to be that good. Let's just start with using Bohemian Rhapsody in the trailer. I love Bohemian Rhapsody. I love Queen. I've been a fan since I can remember. Bohemian Rhapsody, I feel, is one of the greatest songs that's ever been written, ever been recorded. However, with that being said, it's a poor choice for this trailer. It doesn't fit with what's going on. Am I the only one that feels that way? I don't know. Everything in this trailer just seems forced. Like the joke-wise anyway. They just don't seem to land. When Harley says a couple jokes that I'm sure are supposed to be jokes, they just don't land. They're just not, that is so Harley. Oh my god, that's her. It just doesn't feel like that. I'm watching like, is that supposed to be funny? Because it wasn't funny. The action looks amazing. Some of the action scenes, they look freaking great. So I'm really excited to see the movie. I just don't think it's going to be as good as everybody thinks it's going to be. I'm still very interested to see Jared Leto's Joker and what he does with that character. All the rumors that have been going around, how he's being so method with his acting. He's, getting into the mind of a crazy person and how they would really act in real life. And I'm done with that real life crap. I'm done with it. I'm done with taking my comic book superheroes and trying to make them live in the real world. It's real. Oh my god. Somebody could really do that. I don't want to see somebody that can really do that. I want fantasy. I want over the top. I want bigger, badder, better than real life. Why can't you guys get that? Sure, it's okay every now and then, but it's... God, just get off of Year One and The Dark Knight Returns comic books for Batman and the Rogue Gallery and everything to do with Batman. We don't want that. I want Hush. I want The Long Halloween. I want The Killing Joke. That's what I want. And I know we're getting those kind of things in the future, so I just want to get out of this real world thing. Killer Croc, I'm glad that they've went to a more practical effects and not all CGI and crazy goofy looking CGI that doesn't work. So I'm kind of glad they went practical with that. With that being said, why can't he be scarier? When I played Arkham Asylum, and when you see him come off of that elevator, Killer Croc is freaking scary. I'm looking at him like, God, I hope that guy doesn't pop off the screen and come and get me. I mean, it's actually terrifying to see him on that screen, his size, just how ferocious he looks. That's what I want to see from Killer Croc. I want him to be scary. I want him to be ferocious. I want him to be in your face with those big, huge, gnarling, gnashing teeth. God, that would be great. This, whatever we got, I don't know. It's just, whatever. Okay, it might be fine. Okay, fine. It'll be fine. Harley Quinn. Let's just get on to Harley Quinn real quick. When I first seen Margot Robbie, she looks great as Harley Quinn. She looks like she come right off of the animated series, right out of the comic books. Harley Quinn. Ooh, yeah. With that being said, Arlene Sorkin, who has done the voice for Harley Quinn for so long, has ingrained in me what Harley Quinn should sound like, how that character acts. Even when I read her in the comics, I'm picturing Arlene Sorkin's voice the whole time. So, whatever Margot Robbie's doing just didn't sit well with me in the second trailer. The first trailer, the Comic-Con trailer, was great. I was very excited. I was super stoked. But this second one, it's just not there. I mean, I don't know. I think they're very scared to go all the way with Harley Quinn. And why is nobody coming out and saying that? I mean, she's walking around with a baseball bat. She carries a giant hammer. Why can't you give us a giant hammer? No, you give us a little baseball bat. I don't know. It's just not, it's not blowing me away. I mean, it's probably going to be fine. Like I said, it's going to be a good movie. It's going to be okay. But so was Batman Forever. It's just okay. So was Daredevil. Everybody says these movies are garbage. They're okay. The first two Fantastic Fours, they're okay. You can watch them. They have some good points, some funny. It's entertainment. It's entertaining. You can turn it on and watch it every now and then. It's fine. I mean, so that's fine. Let it be fine. Will Smith is Deadshot. I'm so over. I don't know. I'm not a Will Smith fan. I don't think he's always Will Smith. I guess he's consistent that way. So he's just going to be Will Smith as Deadshot. So that's about all the critique I can give right now on that, especially not seeing it. Jai Courtney, Captain Boomerang, okay. But Jai Courtney, there's just something about that Jai Courtney. It's like Hollywood is trying to force this guy down our throats. Like, they're trying to make him a huge star. They're trying to make him something more than what he is. They're trying to turn him into Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tom Cruise, some big blockbuster guy, and he's just not. I mean, I thought he was terrible in Insurgent. I thought he was terrible in Terminator Genisys. Not just because those movies are bad. It's just he doesn't bring anything that's that exciting. So I haven't seen him do anything that's truly memorable in any film that he's ever been in. Really, whenever I see him on the screen, I always have to, think about who this kid is. I mean, I'm like, what is this kid's name? I can't even remember. Oh yeah, it's Jai Courtney. So, with all that being said, I'm going to say this. Whenever the hype for something grows and grows, it usually means that they're trying to pull the wool over our eyes. I mean, with Fant Four Stick, they did it with that. It just kept. I knew that movie was going to be bad once they cast Michael B. Jordan as Johnny Storm. And before you start calling me a racist, it has nothing to do with it. All they had to do was make Sue Storm cast her with a black actress, and that would have been fine. That would have been brother and sister, just fine. There would have been nothing wrong. But you cast Michael B. Jordan, a black man, as Johnny Storm, and you cast a white woman as Sue Storm. Right then and there, I was like, this is a poor choice. So if they're going to make that poor of a choice with something that is pivotal to this story, then what else are they going to do? It's just going to be bad. And weeks before that movie was released, started seeing all these reviews come out. Oh, this Fantastic Four is a lot better than what we previously thought it was going to be. It's Then I seen another one, on Rotten Tomatoes and all these places that were saying this movie's good, this movie's great, go see this movie. Oh, it's awesome. And it was like every day I started seeing comicbookmovie.com was putting stuff up like, oh yeah, don't believe the hype that this movie's bad. Josh Trank has done a great thing with this movie. It was terrible, absolutely horrible, just like I knew it was going to be. And that's what I feel is happening with Suicide Squad. When I've seen that first Comic-Con trailer, it was awesome. It was freaking amazing. So why can't they just do it the way we want it done? Give Harley the big hammer. Give her the voice we want her to have. I don't care if Margot Robbie doesn't want to do it or she wants to give her own take on the character. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. The first trailer, I was super stoked. I was all on board. I was like, this movie's going to be awesome. Watch, everybody's talking bad about Jared Leto's Joker. He's going to be great as the Joker, which I still think he might be. Ben Affleck as Batman, everybody was dissing him right off the bat. I've always been a fan of Ben Affleck's, and I was like, when I first heard it, I was like, But then like 2 seconds after I heard it, I was like, that's not a bad idea. His Bruce Wayne's going to be great, for sure. He's a big dude. He looks amazing. He's in great shape. He's a good-looking guy. And as the Bat, I know he's a Batman fan. So I know he's going to want to bring something to the Bat that we haven't seen before. And, I don't know. I guess that's all I have to say, really. I just wish they would do it right and give us what we want to see with Suicide Squad. I mean, and I don't know what Hollywood does this all the time. When Guardians of the Galaxy came out and James Gunn had the soundtrack with all the old songs that, were great songs and made that mixtape type of feel. And then all of a sudden Star Trek comes out. It's got a Beastie Boys song. Hey, we want Star Trek to be like Guardians of the Galaxy. Why don't you just make Star Trek like Star Trek? Why does it have to be like something else? Because that was successful. And here it seems like they're doing the same thing with Suicide Squad. Oh, we need that old school music to get people, excited about the trailer and want to go see this movie. You know what? You don't need all that. You don't need to be like something else. That's why Guardians of the Galaxy was great. Because it wasn't like something else. It wasn't riding on something else's coattails. It did its own thing. So why don't you heads of Fox and every head of Hollywood stop jumping on the bandwagon and trying to ride something into the dirt when something's great and something's successful? Why don't you just give that property to a creative person and let them do their creative thing? I know it's hard because you're putting your money into it and you want it to be the way that you want it to be, but you're hiring these creative people to do these things. Just let them do that thing and it's going to be great. I guarantee you 99 out of 100 times it's going to be great. So with that being said, guys, I think Suicide Squad is going to be an alright movie. I don't think it's going to be amazing. I don't think DC's doing the right things with their cinematic universe. I wish, that they would bring in the TV properties with the movie properties like Marvel has done, and that would be great. So with that being said, please like, subscribe, and share. Comment below. Let me know if you like what I said. Let me know if you don't like what I said. Give me a lot of thumbs down, whatever you need to do. But with that being said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day.